Hi fellow makeup fiends, sorry to do another Vloguary video off camera so to speak, but recovery is not fast with my back just because I've also got some neck and shoulder problems related to it now. I thought today I'd just do a little foundation collection video. Now I was inspired to do this because I asked Nikki, the beautiful Nikki, to do a review of her foundations and mascaras, and I'm going to link her channel in the bar below so you can check out her videos. Now I don't have a huge amount right now, but I do have some in the drawer that are new and haven't been opened, and I love testing new foundations and mascaras. They are my favourite thing makeup wise to test from all different brands, and I don't know why. I guess it's a bit like blushes. I'm quite a fan of blushes, but not as much as foundations and mascaras. I'm a bit of a foundation and mascara sort of magpie in a way. So I thought I'd talk about the foundations I've got on the go at the moment and show you the ones that I've also got. So we'll talk about the ones that are in my everyday sort of box. I'll move the mascaras. So this is my little ceramic sort of dish. I think it's actually meant to be some sort of a kukri dish, but I got this from a charity shop for £1 and it's great. I used to have my Urban Decay palettes in, but it's great to put my everyday sort of base products in here. Now this is not what I put on my face, I don't put all of this on, but this is great because I can pull this out and I know it's got my my concealers, my primers, my foundations, and everything that I'm currently wearing, so I can mix and match and wear whatever I want. So I've got a couple of BB creams in here, and I've got this is my standard brow kit at the moment, the Fashionista one. Yeah, and I absolutely love Hello Flawless. But foundation wise, I think this is meant to be a foundation actually. Oh no, it's custom powder cover up for the face. So it's not like a foundation. I think this is just a very heavy coverage powder, or that's how it was sold to me anyway, but I find that really good when my skin is particularly red. But we're going to talk about foundations and I'm going to stop babbling. So in here are my three favourite ones. So I've got this one from MAC. This is the Studio Sculpt SPF 15 and I love this. This is in, oh, I don't know if you can make that out, that's NW15. I am the palest. I did get given a sample of the NW20, but it wasn't for me. It was too dark and it just did not look right at all. This is more my colour. And I picked this one because it's got a good coverage, but also because it has a nice sort of sheen to it. It's got a glowy finish to it, and that's what I wanted. I like the glowy finish. Now, I've been using this a lot, but there's still a lot in here. I find I don't need to use very much of this. Probably just over a pea-size amount does my whole face. It's really fantastic coverage. The foundation itself is a nice consistency and smell. It does have a unique smell. Yeah, it does smell. I can't really explain what the smell is like. You need to go and smell it. It has a foundation smell. It doesn't have like sort of a floral or a fragrance sort of smell. It just smells of foundation. But that's that one. And you get 40 mils of product. I can't remember how much this was, but it's definitely worth it because I absolutely love my skin with this on. And I didn't use it much. I was just using it every now and then for special occasions, and I kind of just am now in the opinion that why should we save things for special occasions? They might go off, they might never get used, and then you've wasted them all together. So enjoy them while you've got them. So that's what I've been doing. So I've got that one. Then I've got this one, which is L'Oreal Lumi Magique. This doesn't agree with everybody. There's been quite a lot of people who have been reviewing this lately and not liking it. But I absolutely love it. I think, yeah, that mine's in Rose Pearl. And this is lovely. It gives a glowy finish to your skin. It gives a really nice coverage, and I don't need a massive amount of this one either. The thing is, I just don't like these bottles. I know everybody loves them, but it really frustrates me that you can't get these off. If anybody knows how you can pop these pumps off, that would be fabulous, because when it pumps no more and it's saying that it's empty, you can still see that there's stuff in there. It's just that the pump can't necessarily get it all out, so that's a bit annoying. And yes, look at that, it's disgusting. It's a very grubby lid. I really do need to address that issue. So I love this one. And then I got Estee Lauder. Now this is in, what does that say? Ecru. This one's in Ecru. The shade further down, there was a bit of a kerfuffle when I tried to get matched. I actually matched this one and the lighter colour, which is the lightest colour they do. But eventually I picked this one. They said that the lighter colour was probably just a tiny bit too light for me. What they said was they give me a sample of the lighter one, which is here. and I could actually mix the two together and get a perfect colour, but this is actually a really, really close match. They thought that this one was better for me, and actually it did come out better on photographs because they said with the other one I would get like a white sort of cast on my skin. So this is, sorry I'm babbling, this is the Double Wear foundation, and I bought this for my wedding in October of last year, and I absolutely love this foundation. It's in a glass bottle and I much prefer the pore lids because I feel like I can get everything out and then I can dip a brush in there and clean the inside of that out and get absolutely every last trace. I think that's more important to me when I have a bit of an expensive foundation, because what's great about this one is I can cut the top off that and get everything out. And I know that seems like really cheap, but I hate product waste. So yeah, I really like this. The coverage is fabulous and it just looks amazing on. I felt really good. I felt like my skin just looked really beautiful on the day, so yes, I absolutely love that one. So I only have 3 foundations out here. I don't wear the Double Wear all the time, but I do wear it. I do get good use out of it because I'd hate to think that, you know, that I'd wasted it. But I keep 3 out on my desk surface, and those are my ultimate favourite ones. But then I have a few others in the drawer that I'm currently trying. So in the drawer I have also Matte Magique from L'Oreal. Now I got this because occasionally I do like a matte foundation. I'm not always just about the glow, and this is actually a really nice sort of moussey sort of consistency, couldn't find the word there, but this is actually really nice. This gives an amazing coverage, I have to say. It's a really good medium to heavy coverage and it's really good. That doesn't smell very much and I just got it on my nose. But yeah, that's a really nice foundation. I don't know if I would repurchase it again because I'm not really heavily into the matte look. I just got this because I tried it and the coverage is just totally amazing. I don't know if that's because of the consistency of it, but I might consider repurchasing it. We'll have to see. I also have the Revlon Colour Stay. This notoriously has amazing coverage, and again, this is a pore bottle. I actually really like it being a pore bottle. As long as you're careful about how much you're pouring out and just gently do it, I think that you're okay. But the Revlon Colour Stay, sometimes I just wish they'd make these easier. This one is in Ivory. I'm the palest shade. It's got beautiful coverage, but I find that you have to work really quickly with this because it sets very quickly. So you just want to get it on your brush and buff it in straight away. Don't put it on your face in dots and then go around your face trying to work it in, because you might find that some of it is set a little bit. So just put it on the back of your hand and then just keep applying it and be very quick about applying it. But it is a very good coverage. It's just something that I don't reach for very often, to be honest, as nice as it is. I don't know. It's just... I like other foundations that I've got, so it's not so impressive that I want to wear it all the time, let's put it that way. Then I have this one. This is by YSL, and this is the Perfect Touch Foundation. But this is 40 mils, and this comes with a brush, and then it's got like an arrow to indicate turning it on and off, so that you don't squeeze it when it's on and loads comes out when you don't want it to. You can actually turn it around so that the pump won't give any foundation out. This is lovely. I do find it's a little bit thin. It's like a medium coverage, but I think that sometimes you do need to build this up a little bit to get really good coverage. The great thing about this is it is a lovely finish once you've got it on and you've got it all blended in, and it just looks really, really nice. Now this is one that I got for a special occasion and I wasn't using, but I am using it a lot more now because I'm aware that really it does have a certain shelf life and I don't want to waste it, so I don't have a huge amount of this left, to be honest, but it is a nice foundation and it actually has a nice smell. This actually does have a smell. It has a very fresh, now I want to say cucumber, but it's not cucumber, it's just that cucumber smell, that fresh sort of water smell, so it is very nice. I won't repurchase it again. I think it's a lot of money. I got it at the time to go to a special event and my skin did look beautiful and I was really happy with it, but I wouldn't repurchase it because I've since found foundations that I prefer more, and I find that I can get the glowy finish I want with highlighters rather than rely on a foundation for that. And then the last one I've got in my drawer is this one. This is by Max Factor and this is Facefinity All Day Flawless 3-in-1 base primer, base or primer and concealer and foundation. Again, sorry, I apologise for grubby lid syndrome. This is nice. Again, it's a pump. I don't know, can you take this pump off? Oh yes, now this is great. Max Factor, that's fabulous. You can actually take the lid off this one, brilliant, so that you could pour out and get out any excess that's in there. This is a glass bottle and mine is in, now I struggled finding a shade, but mine's in Light Ivory. and it's really nice, but there were so many shades that were quite close it got a bit confusing. I find this is a very thick consistency, so it does give you a very good coverage, particularly on bad skin days, and doesn't really have a smell, I don't think. Wait a minute, I better just take the lid off and check. No, it has a foundation smell, but I don't know, because I can't smell anything else in there. It's got SPF in. Actually, I think all the foundations I've got SPF in, because I never remember to put sun cream on, so it's really good that foundation's got it in, because it protects your face. But this is actually really nice. I did find at first it was very difficult to get used to. It was like, I wasn't entirely sure about it. It was just something, I don't know. At first I thought it was a bit too pale for me, but then I kind of came to terms with that and thought, actually, no, it's not. It's just, I think that the coverage is a lot thicker. But this is actually quite a nice foundation. I don't know that I would repurchase this one again, though. So that's the ones that are out at the moment. In my stock drawer, I have some foundations that I got on offers. So I've got the Max Factor Miracle Touch. Now I got this in an offer. I can't even remember what it was, whether it was 3 for 2 or buy one get one half. No, actually I got this in a 3 for 2. I love this foundation. This one's sealed, so I can't show you, but this is beautiful foundation. The coverage is fabulous and it feels so silky on the skin. I actually use it with a brush. It does come with, I think I can show you that kind of... It comes with a little powder puff in the lid. I don't use that. I did used to use it and it's okay, but I find these things are really germ breeding grounds, because you can't really wash these too much because they start to crack and fall to pieces. So I actually prefer to use a Real Techniques buff and brush now with it. But yeah, it's a really, really beautiful coverage and I absolutely love this. So I picked up one of those. Then also in here, now, most of my foundations have been picked up in 3 for 2s and just offers and things. I absolutely love the Lumi Magique. So as you can see, I've got 3 rose pearls here. I just fell in love with the foundation. I'm onto my second bottle now. And then I went into Superdrug and these were on offer and in a 3 for 2. So I picked them up and then I had points as well. I ended up paying £10 for these 3. So I was really pleased with that. So I thought, well, why not? There wasn't anything in particular else that I had my eye on at the time, and I thought, I can walk away without getting the 3 for 2. I can pick one of these up for like £9 and maybe use my points and get it for a couple of pounds, or I can get 3 for 10. So that was an absolute no-brainer. The next thing is the Maybelline. This is amazing foundation. I highly, highly rate this one. This is the Superstay 24 Hours and it's amazing. I'm just going to turn the light on because it's getting a bit dark. This is a glass bottle and it's a pump. I don't think that you can take this pump off. No, it just spins. It's a bit of a shame. But it's really nice. This is a perfect colour for me. This one's in light beige. Matches my skin perfectly. Beautiful coverage and lasts all day long. And I'm a face toucher and rubber. So when something lasts all day long, that's fantastic. And it's a sign of a good foundation for me. Now, I have got 3 of those. I got this one in a 3 for 2 actually. So that came with this. And these ones were 2 for 10, sorry. It was £9.18 each, I think it is, recently, or you got 2 for 10, so I thought, well, I'm going to get the 2 for 10 now because that is a foundation that I love and I do go back to. Another foundation that I've got is this one by Revlon. It's the Photo Ready Airbrush. Now, I had another foam sort of foundation from Maybelline and it was the biggest pile of rubbish ever. It was a light colour, but when I was, must have been a fault with mine. When I was pumping mine out, I got a lot of white foam and just a tiny bit of foundation colour. I think it was just wasn't mixing properly. No matter how much you shook it and what you did to it, couldn't get any results. I actually had a little try of this in store and it was just so amazing. The coverage was beautiful, it was very light and airy and I really liked it. And then the last thing in here in my little foundation stockpile is this. This is the L'Oreal True Match. Now this is the one that I actually got into before I went on to Lumi Magique. And the Maybelline, actually, I've had about 3 bottles of that because that's fabulous stuff. But I love the True Match. I think the coverage of this is absolutely stunning, and so I picked up a couple of these in an offer. Don't remember the offer. There's the colour though. It is in. Oh my goodness. I can't even see. But yeah, that's the L'Oreal True Match. So I do have quite a few foundations, but they will keep for quite a considerable length of time as long as you store them correctly. So I'm not going to worry about that. Plus the fact that I'm nearly out of my Lumi Magique at the moment. I'm on my second bottle. So it means I can break out another one of these. And then I've got my YSL on the go. So yeah, so that's a little bit of my foundation. So that's it for my foundation collection. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to love you all and leave you and see you all soon. Bye.